over 60, 4 worst coffees you should never touch, and 4 you must drink. Do you still enjoy your morning coffee after 60? Millions of seniors do. It's part of the daily ritual, the comfort that starts the day. But here's the shocking truth. The type of coffee you choose can either protect your heart, brain, and muscles, or quietly damage them. You see, not all coffees are created equal. Some are loaded with hidden chemicals, sugars, or compounds that raise your cholesterol and inflame your blood vessels. Over time, these innocent cups can increase your risk of heart disease, memory decline, and even bone loss. But here's the good news. When chosen wisely, coffee can actually be one of the most powerful health boosters in your daily routine, helping your circulation, sharpening your mind, and even protecting your muscles from age-related decline. I'm Dr. Sam, and after more than 30 years of working with seniors, I've seen the difference the right morning choices can make. That's why in today's video, I'll reveal the 4 worst coffees you should never drink after 60, followed by the 4 best coffees that can truly support your health and independence. Stay with me until the very end, because the last one on the must-drink list is a simple recipe you can make at home that not only fuels your brain but also stabilizes your blood sugar, something every senior should know. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe to Dr. Sam's Senior Health Tips and tap the notification bell so you never miss another science-backed tip to help you stay strong, sharp, and independent after 60. Starting our countdown of the worst coffees at number 4 is coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. These little cups and bottles may seem convenient, but they're filled with hydrogenated oils, trans fats, artificial sweeteners, and hidden sugars. Trans fats are especially dangerous because they raise LDL cholesterol while lowering HDL, creating the perfect storm for artery damage and inflammation. For seniors over 60 who already face stiffer blood vessels, this combination quietly raises the risk of heart disease and stroke with every cup. The science is clear. A major study published in the New England Journal of Medicine showed that older adults with higher trans fat intake had a 34% greater risk of cardiovascular disease. When you combine that with caffeine's natural effect of temporarily raising blood pressure, the danger compounds even further. I remember one patient, Mrs. Jenkins, age 70, who thought she was making a healthier choice by switching to sugar-free creamer. But her cholesterol and blood pressure continued to climb. When we replaced her daily creamer with unsweetened almond milk, her cholesterol improved within 3 months, without changing anything else in her diet. If you crave a creamy texture in your coffee, there are healthier options. A splash of unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or even a little real milk, if tolerated, is far safer. Better yet, add a spoonful of collagen peptides, which create the same creaminess while also supporting your joints and muscles. The takeaway is simple. Artificial creamers may make your coffee smooth, but inside your body, they roughen up your arteries. By cutting them out, you protect your heart and circulation. And as we move on to number 3, you'll see that sometimes the problem isn't just what you add to your coffee, it's the coffee itself. At number 3 on our worst coffees list are flavored instant coffee packets, the kind that come pre-mixed with sugar, powdered creamers, and artificial flavorings. They promise convenience and taste, but what they really deliver is a chemical cocktail that does your body no favors, especially after 60. Most of these packets are loaded with refined sugar, corn syrup solids, hydrogenated oils, and synthetic flavors. The sugar content alone can send your blood glucose soaring, leading to sudden spikes and crashes that leave you fatigued, irritable, and craving more sweets. For seniors who are already more prone to insulin resistance, This pattern quietly accelerates the path toward type 2 diabetes. The evidence is sobering. A 2017 study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who consumed high-sugar beverages daily had a 44% higher risk of developing frailty and impaired mobility compared to those who avoided them. Add artificial flavors and processed creamers into the mix, and you're not just drinking coffee, you're drinking inflammation in a cup. I remember Mrs. Alvarez, 66, who came to me complaining of crashes every afternoon. She swore she drank coffee daily, but when I asked what kind, she showed me her favorite caramel instant packet. Each serving contained more sugar than a cookie. After switching her to plain brewed coffee with a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor, her energy stabilized and the afternoon slumps disappeared. The fix is simple. If you need coffee in a hurry, choose plain instant coffee made from 100% Arabica beans and add your own extras like cinnamon, vanilla extract, or a splash of unsweetened milk. This way, you control the sweetness and avoid hidden chemicals. Flavored packets may look like an easy option, but they silently drain your energy and damage your health. And as we move down to number 2, we'll uncover a type of decaf coffee that sounds safe, but hides a dangerous secret. At number 2 on our list of the worst coffees for seniors is decaf coffee made with chemical solvents, especially those processed with methylene chloride. Many older adults switch to decaf thinking it's the safer choice, but the way some decaf is made can turn your healthy swap into a hidden hazard. Here's the problem. Methylene chloride is a harsh chemical used to strip caffeine from coffee beans. Even though only trace amounts remain in the final product, research shows that long-term exposure may be linked to liver toxicity, nervous system effects, and even higher cancer risk. For seniors whose detox systems and organs are already working harder with age, this extra chemical load is the last thing your body needs. The science backs this up. A review in Food and Chemical Toxicology reported that methylene chloride residues, even at low levels, may interfere with nervous system function and oxygen delivery in the blood. Another study found that workers exposed to it had significantly higher rates of neurological symptoms like dizziness, confusion, and fatigue. While a cup of decaf won't cause such immediate effects, decades of daily use could contribute to subtle chronic health problems. I recall one of my patients, Mr. Parker, age 72, who was a lifelong coffee lover, but switched to decaf after developing high blood pressure. Despite his efforts, he still experienced headaches and poor sleep. When I asked what brand he used, it turned out his decaf was made with methylene chloride. After switching him to Swiss water processed decaf, his headaches eased and his sleep quality improved noticeably within weeks. The solution is clear. If you drink decaf, look for labels that say Swiss water process or CO2 process, or choose organic decaf beans. These methods remove caffeine naturally without chemicals, preserving both safety and flavor. Decaf coffee should be a gentle, healthy choice, but if it's made with chemical solvents, it becomes a hidden danger. And as we move to number 1 on the worst list, you'll see that even black coffee, when brewed the wrong way, can silently harm your heart. At number 1 on our worst coffees list is unfiltered or boiled coffee. The kind made with a French press, Turkish pot, or stovetop mocha pot without a paper filter. Many seniors love these strong, rich brews, but what most don't realize is that the lack of a paper filter allows dangerous compounds called cafestol and cahuil to pass straight into your cup. These oily substances are known to raise cholesterol levels, particularly LDL. the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries. For older adults who may already have stiffer blood vessels or borderline cholesterol, unfiltered coffee can quietly push heart risks much higher. The evidence is striking. A long-term study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 500 adults and found that those who drank unfiltered coffee daily had 8 to 12% higher cholesterol levels compared to filtered coffee drinkers. Another European study concluded that 3 cups of boiled coffee per day raised LDL cholesterol almost as much as eating a stick of butter every week. I once worked with Mr. Lewis, a 69-year-old, who swore by his morning French press. Despite eating a balanced diet, his cholesterol stayed stubbornly high. When he switched to paper-filtered drip coffee, his LDL dropped by nearly 20 points within 3 months, without any medication changes. The good news is that you don't have to give up coffee altogether. Just switch to paper-filtered brewing methods like drip coffee, pour over, or even a standard coffee machine with filters. These remove up to 95% of caffeistol and Coel, giving you the flavor of coffee without the cholesterol hit. So while unfiltered coffee may taste strong and satisfying, it's silently damaging your arteries. By making this one simple change, you protect your heart, your circulation, and your independence. And now that we've covered the 4 worst coffees to avoid, let's move on to the exciting part. The 4 best coffees seniors should drink daily to sharpen the mind, protect the body, and boost energy safely. Kicking off our list of the best coffees at number 4 is coffee with collagen peptides. This simple addition transforms an ordinary cup into a muscle and joint supporting powerhouse, exactly what seniors need after 60. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body, forming the structure for muscles, joints, skin, and even blood vessels. But here's the problem. After 60, natural collagen production drops sharply, leading to weaker muscles, stiffer joints, and thinner, fragile skin. Adding collagen peptides to your morning coffee gives your body the raw material it needs to rebuild and repair. The science is impressive. A clinical trial published in the British Journal of Nutrition followed seniors who took collagen peptides daily for 6 months. Compared to the placebo group, they showed greater muscle mass, improved grip strength, and reduced joint pain. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition found collagen supplementation improved joint comfort in adults with osteoarthritis, a common issue in older age. I think of Mrs. Daniels, a 71-year-old patient who struggled with knee pain during her daily walks. She started adding 1 scoop of collagen peptides to her morning coffee. Within 8 weeks, she noticed her knees felt less stiff, and she could walk farther without discomfort. Her comment was simple. It feels like my body is finally repairing itself again. The beauty of collagen peptides is how easy they are to use. They dissolve instantly in hot coffee without changing the flavor or texture. Just 1 scoop in your morning brew can deliver 10 to 20 grams of protein that supports your muscles and joints throughout the day. So instead of reaching for sugar or creamers, make your coffee a functional health drink. With collagen peptides, every sip helps rebuild your strength and independence. And as we move to number 3, we'll uncover a type of coffee that doesn't just protect your muscles. It also shields your heart and arteries. At number 3 on our best coffees list is organic medium roast Arabica brewed with a paper filter. This may sound like a simple choice, but for seniors over 60, it makes a world of difference. Arabica beans naturally contain less caffeine and less acidity than Robusta varieties, making them gentler on the stomach and less likely to trigger jitters or reflux. Choosing organic means you're avoiding pesticide residues that can burden your liver and nervous system, both of which work harder as you age. And the medium roast level preserves a high concentration of antioxidants, especially chlorogenic acids, which support heart health and blood sugar balance. The real game changer, though, is the paper filter. Unlike unfiltered methods, paper filters trap oily compounds like cafestol and coeul that raise LDL cholesterol. A major Harvard study tracking more than 500,000 people found that those who drank paper filtered coffee had a lower risk of heart disease and premature death compared to unfiltered coffee drinkers. For seniors, that means you still get the benefits of coffee's antioxidants without the hidden cholesterol danger. I recall Mr. Kim, a 67-year-old patient who loved strong coffee but suffered from reflux and stubbornly high cholesterol. We switched him to organic medium roast Arabica brewed with a simple paper filter. Within 2 months, his reflux symptoms calmed, his cholesterol dropped, and he told me, "Coffee finally feels like it's helping me, not hurting me." For best results, use freshly ground organic Arabica beans, brew with a drip machine or pour over, and always use a paper filter. Drink it black or with a splash of unsweetened almond or oat milk. So while other coffees can damage arteries, this choice actively protects your heart, supports your digestion, and sharpens your energy without the crash. And as we move to number 2, we'll explore a type of coffee that's smoother, easier on the stomach, and surprisingly rich in antioxidants. At number 2 on our best coffees list is cold brew concentrate, diluted before drinking. Many seniors are surprised to learn that cold brew isn't just trendy, it's actually one of the most stomach friendly and heart friendly ways to enjoy coffee after 60. Here's why. When coffee grounds are steeped in cold water for 12 to 24 hours, the extraction process produces a brew that is less acidic than hot coffee. For seniors struggling with reflux, heartburn, or sensitive stomachs, this makes cold brew far gentler on digestion. At the same time, it retains and in some cases increases the levels of antioxidants like chlorogenic acid, which help reduce inflammation and protect blood vessels. The science is compelling. A 2018 study published in Scientific Reports compared cold brew and hot brew coffee and found that cold brew contained similar amounts of antioxidants but caused significantly less irritation due to its lower acidity. For older adults, this means you get the protective benefits of coffee without the discomfort that can keep you up at night. I remember Mrs. Turner, 70, who loved coffee but had given it up because of chronic reflux. When she tried diluted cold brew, she was able to enjoy her daily cup again without the burning pain. Not only did her digestion improve, but she also reported steadier energy throughout the day compared to the ups and downs she used to get with hot, strong brews. The key is dilution. Cold brew concentrate is very strong on its own, so mix 1 part concentrate with 1 or 2 parts water or unsweetened milk before drinking. This makes it smoother, lighter, and just the right caffeine dose for seniors. You can enjoy it chilled on hot days or gently warmed in the microwave during cooler mornings. So while traditional unfiltered coffee can hurt your cholesterol and hot coffee can irritate your stomach, cold brew offers a smoother, antioxidant-rich option that's far kinder to your body. And now, as we reach number 1, we'll reveal a coffee recipe that doesn't just energize you, it actively fuels your brain and helps stabilize blood sugar. Finally, at number 1 on our best coffees list is a powerful combination: coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. This simple recipe turns an ordinary cup into what I call a brain and body booster. especially important for seniors who want to stay sharp, energized, and metabolically healthy after 60. MCT oil, short for medium chain triglycerides, is a unique fat that bypasses normal digestion and is converted directly into ketones, a clean, rapid fuel for your brain. Research published in Nutrients 2020 found that older adults with mild memory decline showed improved cognition and attention when given MCT oil daily. For seniors who sometimes struggle with brain fog, this addition can make morning coffee feel like rocket fuel for the mind. Then comes Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon. Unlike the more common cassia cinnamon, which can contain harmful coumarin in high doses, Ceylon cinnamon is safe and delivers powerful benefits. Studies in the Journal of Medicinal Food show that cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. For seniors, this means fewer energy crashes, less stiffness in joints, and steadier balance throughout the day. I think of Mr. Hayes, a 74-year-old retired engineer who came to me struggling with fatigue and occasional forgetfulness. I suggested he try adding 1 teaspoon of MCT oil and a sprinkle of Ceylon cinnamon to his morning coffee. Within a month, he reported sharper memory during his crossword puzzles, more stable energy, and even less craving for sugary snacks. To make it at home, brew a cup of organic medium roast coffee, stir in 1 teaspoon of MCT oil, and add a dash of Ceylon cinnamon. Blend if you want a creamy texture. Start with small amounts, especially of MCT oil, as too much at once may cause digestive upset. So while artificial creamers and flavored packets drain your health, this coffee recipe actively supports your brain, metabolism, and circulation, making it the ultimate #1 choice for seniors who want to drink smarter, not just stronger. So here's the big takeaway. After 60, your morning coffee can either be a daily medicine or a daily toxin. The choice is in your cup. We've seen the 4 worst coffees to avoid: artificial creamers loaded with trans fats, flavored instant packets full of sugar, decaf made with chemical solvents, and unfiltered coffee that raises cholesterol. Each of these looks harmless on the surface, but slowly chips away at your heart, brain, and circulation. On the other hand, we've also uncovered the 4 best choices: coffee with collagen peptides to protect muscles and joints, organic medium roast Arabica with a paper filter to safeguard your arteries, smooth cold brew. Concentrate that's gentle on digestion, and the ultimate brain-boosting blend of coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. These aren't exotic or expensive. They're simple, practical upgrades that can turn your daily ritual into a tool for strength and longevity. Every sip of coffee is either feeding inflammation and weakness or fueling energy and resilience. And the good news is, you don't need to give up coffee. You just need to choose wisely. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which type of coffee do you drink most often? And are you planning to make a switch after today's video? Share your answer in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first step toward healthier mornings. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Dr. Sam Senior Health Tips, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another science-backed health tip designed for seniors. And don't forget to share this video with a friend. You might just help them enjoy coffee in a way that protects their heart and brain for years to come.